Hi everyone, this is a quick tutorial just to share how to accomplish this look of having a banner in your Schoology course and to link to different courses for your students, possibly a PE course if all of the students in your class will connect to the same PE course, or to different folders within your course, for example, the learning for the week or your peek at the week. You could design your icons to take students to specific folders so that they are not having to scroll in order to find them. So I'm going to share real quickly how I created this, and I do recommend checking out Emma's video that's located below because you can see how creative she is, and I'm just going to accomplish this in a quick and easy fashion. Step 1. I needed to create a banner and icons. My tool of use is Canva. And so I went to canva.com. I have my account and I'm using the free icons in order to accomplish this. I was looking for a banner, and I know that Etsy, you can create a quick and easy shop cover banner. So I went with this cute banner. You want to take a look and try to find something that is free. You'll know that it's free if you don't see any dollar signs or watermarks through it when you create it. So essentially, I scrolled through, I tried to find something that might make a nice little banner for our Schoology course. So I clicked on this little icon here. I'm not going to take you a walk through this, but essentially you want to create your banner, change your colors, change your text, and design this to make it your own. And so when I was finished, my banner, let me see if, let me go home here real quick, looked somewhat like recent designs, looked somewhat like this, EPISD Connect, and then I went ahead and downloaded it. The second thing I did was I went on a search, let me go back home, to try to create icons, right? So I went ahead and used the Etsy icon, right? Again, you can design something different if you'd wish. And I scrolled through all of the cool designs to find my icon that I felt might work well with our EPISD Connect course, okay? So when I finished up, I had these icons. I duplicated my pages and I downloaded all of my icons after naming them based off of what I wanted you to be able to click on inside of our course, okay? So next step, well, if I want to go about creating this post, what's really important is to understand that you have to kind of do a workaround inside of Schoology. So I'm going to head on over to my Sandbox course really quick. And what's going to need to happen is you're going to have to create this post and bring it in as an update inside of Schoology and then pin it, okay? So let me take you through that really quick. I recommend starting a material so that I don't have to go out and do anything additional in order to create it. And the reason I say this is because when you go into updates, if you want to create something, you're going to notice that there is no way for you to insert a photo, right? And I need photos, okay? So I'm going to head on over to materials. And I'm going to go ahead and add in a page. Here we go, a page. And then here in the page, I'm going to go ahead and insert the different things that I want to make my course visual, right? So I've already downloaded my banner. Let me go ahead and grab my banner. I'll open it up. It's nice and large. I don't really have to resize this, but you're welcome to. I'm going to click below the banner, press enter. And you can enter icons here without a grid, but I like to utilize the grid. I know I'm going to need 6 icons, so I'm going to bring in a spreadsheet or like a grid with 6 different little spaces for me, okay? I'm going to go ahead and insert all of the icons that I have created. So let's start with our elementary community, okay? I'm going to click in the second part of the grid. I know it's a little hard to see, but I'm in this grid, and I'm going to go ahead and enter the next image. There we go. Module 1. Okay. Scroll over. I'm going to enter Module 2. Let's see, Module 2. There we go. And then let's grab Module 3. Let's see, Module 3. Go. And Module 4. There we go. And I've got one more little spot here. It's hard to see, but I'm going to go ahead and enter in not module 5, but the link to our Schoology 101 course. There we go. All right. So without editing it, this is going to come out pretty big. Let me go ahead and title this banner. So I think my magic number, I was clicking on these icons and decided if I resize this to be the dimension of, let's say 100 to 105, it would look pretty nice. So I'm going to copy it. So I just did a Command C, Command V, and then update. I'm going to click on over to this next icon, and then I'm going to just paste in my dimensions here. Go to the next icon, paste in my dimensions here, update, next icon, paste in my dimensions, and then update, next icon, picture, paste in my dimensions here, update, last icon, paste in my dimensions here, and then click update. Okay, so now I have these different icons in here. Okay, so the next thing that's really important is making sure that you link off each of these items to where you want to head to. Okay, so I'm going to go really quick to my Schoology course, and I am wanting to link off to the Schoology elementary curriculum, right? So I'm going to search for the elementary learning community. And so for your students, if you're doing this for a PE class, of course you want to ask this PE coach or the librarian on your campus to add you to their course so that you can get the link to the course. And by linking this course, right, grabbing the link, I copied it, I can go ahead and link this icon. So when students click on this icon, it's going to take them to that Schoology course. Okay, click on this icon, and up here at the top, I'm going to click link, paste the link in, okay, and then insert. Now if I want to link to module 1, I'm gonna cheat here, okay? So I'm gonna go back over to our learning community. So I'm using different tabs here just to help myself out. This is the Connect, Virtual Connect. Okay, so in our course, I want to find the folder for Module 1. So I'm going to click on the folder for Module 1, and this up here at the top is the address for Module 1. So I'm going to head back over to my Schoology course, click on this icon, go up here to link, and paste the address inside. So I would continue doing this for each of these icons, all right? Once I'm finished, let me go ahead and click Create so we can see what it looks like, right? I've just added this as a banner. It's right here. Let me click on this here, see what it looks like. And it looks like this. I think I want to do a little bit of adjustment. I think I'm going to go ahead and make this EPISD Connect banner a little bit smaller. I'm just going to resize here. And make sure that it lines up. There we go. I like that better. Okay, so now that I've done this, I want to make sure that I copy all of this information here, and then I can delete this afterwards. So I'm just going to highlight and copy, or you can use your Command A to select everything on the page. Okay, so by selecting everything on the page, I can even see that I have some spaces here that I could delete. If by design that bothers you, can delete these spaces. Let me just do that because it does bother me. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. It's not important, but again, it just depends on you and your design, how you want this to look for your students. There we go. I think that looks a lot prettier. I'm going to go ahead and click Command A to select all, and I'm going to Command C to copy it. So, or right click, secondary click, copy. Okay, let me go ahead and save the changes here just in case. And then I'm going to head on over to my updates. So you can see I already have an update here that I've pasted, but let me remove this real quick. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add in my announcement. Okay, remember that the reason I couldn't accomplish it in here is because there's no way to insert text. So if you want to insert text and announcement from this point on, you're just going to copy it. Create a page, add that image in, design it, make it look the way you want it to look, and then paste it on in. So in this case, I'm going to Command V. I'm going to paste in what we just created. I like the way it looks. Okay, I've already linked off these items. And the next thing I want to do is look down here for this icon, the little bubble with the plus sign, and you're going to check off this bell. This bell is going to mark this as an update, as an announcement. So I'm going to go ahead and check that off. Okay. This one just shows that parents can see these updates as well. So if you use updates to communicate with your class, by keeping that check mark checked, it'll allow parents to see it if they're logged in as a parent in Schoology. Okay, so I've checked that off. I'm going to click the post button. And by clicking this post button, this is available now as an announcement, right? I can update it, make changes every week if need be, relink to different places, change it, next week and a month. However I want to use this update space to create linkable icons for my students. So let me head on over to materials. Okay, and so for my students, if I wanted them to be able to click on this icon to head on out to the elementary learning community, they would just click, and now they're possibly in another course, right? Let me hit the back button. Okay, or in this case, I need them to go to module 1, but rather than having them scroll to, there's no module 1 in this course, but they would click and it would take them to module 1 in that course. So that is essentially how I was able to create this linkable icon for you. Let me head back to our Connect course. In this Schoology course, so again, I recommend taking a peek at the resources that I placed that are in the Wakelet that show some of Emma's ideas and how she was able to accomplish the same thing with her Schoology announcements and how to customize and design within Schoology. She has some amazing ideas. I got this idea by checking out one of Emma's videos to learn a little bit about customizing these Schoology announcements. And so you might want to check out one of her videos as well. You'll learn something new, and she's really creative. Happy creating and designing in Schoology.